Hello, my name is Bruno Broll-Barone. I'm filming from my home in Franklinton, North Carolina. I served as a health education volunteer in the M16 group in Moldova from 2005 to 2007. I lived in the village of Kubolta, which is in the Sinjare region, about 30 miles, or 30 minutes rather, outside of Belts. It's a village of about 2,000 people. And today I'm going to tell the story of Easter, my first year in Moldova. My host mother had explained to me that on Easter, everyone in the village goes to church at midnight. And she told me it would be nice for me to go, but she wasn't sure if it would be a good idea because she didn't know if I could stay up that late. I was also a little bit unsure about getting up in the middle of the night and everything, but in the end, I decided to go because I thought it would be an interesting experience and something new. So that day, she told me to go to bed around 9 o'clock and set my alarm for 11:45. So I did that, and at 11:45, I got up, and my host sister met me outside to go walk to the church together. As soon as we got out to the main road, we saw just this huge procession of everyone from the village walking towards the church. And it was really this kind of eerie sight because it was pitch black out, and the road was just filled with people walking. And I mean, it also kind of had this interesting spiritual vibe. And we finally got to the church and walked inside, and it was packed with people. So we found my host sister's friends, and we're standing with them kind of talking and joking around, and everyone was there, and everyone was in this kind of energetic, happy mood, and it was really nice, and it was really nice being there and being part of that. So as people were kind of making their preparations for the ceremony and everything, I heard someone behind me calling to me saying, "Bruno, Bruno." And I turn around, and it was this other guy I knew from the village. And he called me over and said that he wanted me to carry one of the flags in the procession. And I had no idea what he meant. So he explained to me that when the priest goes around blessing everybody, two flag bearers follow him. And he showed me the flag, and it was this huge long pole with a flag on the top with some sort of religious symbol on it. So I agreed to do it, and when the priest was finished making his preparations, myself and the other flag bearer followed him out of the church. And what I saw when we exited the church really blew my mind. It was this enormous circle of people out in the courtyard. It seemed like everyone was in the village was there. And they were all holding candles. And in front of each person there was a blanket with bread and other kinds of food on there, which seemed like some sort of spiritual offering. And so we followed the priest as he went to each person in the circle and dipped his, I forget what it was called, but it was some sort of stick he dipped into the holy water and sprayed each person in the face with the water as he was blessing them. And it was really amazing because as we were going around, I got to make eye contact with each person in the village as they were being part of this meaningful spiritual experience for them. And I got so many smiles, and I really never felt so connected with my village as I did that night. It was just this amazing kind of experience being there in the middle of the night with the candles and the chanting, and it seemed to me like the villagers also really appreciated that I was there and that I was taking such a kind of prime role in their ceremony. So we went around, and blessed everyone, and that took a couple hours. And as we wrapped up, I saw everyone kind of packing up their things and going home, and my host sister found me and explained that we were going home for a then quiet family meal. And that's what we did. Went back, and around 6 in the morning had a huge meal with my host sister and my host parents, drank some vodka, and then went back to sleep. And it was really one of my most memorable nights of my service. So I want to thank everyone for listening and letting me share that with you. And I want to just say to all the current volunteers that I wish you all the best in your service. So thank you.
Okay.